Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Welcome to another edition of Living Simply Fun. So, I did a terror edition last night, and because of the whole sheriff thing coming out doing a welfare check, I guess, honestly, the sheriff didn't tell Chloe the whole thing about the phone being gone. So, the sheriff said, as soon as I can, and it's a dry day and it ain't raining or snowing, hop down there. Well, I waddled down there. And let's just say my feet are soaking. Literally. So I got these green socks on. I don't know if they're clean or dirty. I gotta buy socks next month. That's one of my purchases. And a new phone. Now, I want to say to everyone watching, Tara, Jade, Gabby, Lexi, Corey, Tara, Aya, thank you for worrying about me. Basically, I appreciate it. I've just been having a bitch of a fucking month, basically, and it's not good. I won't go into details, but let's just say I'm not in a good mood. All I want to do is suck my time in Skyrim and not worry about these little problems. I mean, literally. I forgot my mouse, which usually I don't. I was in a big hurry throwing it in. Chloe wanted to get to the library, because, she's, let's just say honestly, she's afraid. She's afraid because, things are happening, as she told me, go up there and call the dogs off. Now, because she thinks everyone's out to get her. So, I was telling this to Tara, and I didn't tell this to Gabby. I figure in a video I can do this. It's almost dinner time, another night of ramen. I'm gonna probably do creamy chicken, I think, maybe roast beef, and then creamy chicken later. I got cases of ramen stock, probably. I got like 3 cans of chili, corn, and some other stuff to eat. To go in with the food pantry, we're fine. 1 frozen pizza left, a whole turkey to cook, soup to make. So I think, turkey corn soup's not going to be too bad when I get ready to fire up the crock pot. Like I was telling Tara, private message, and Gabby's probably going to be watching this, and Tara, Jay, and Lexi, and Gabby, and the rest, is the other day, Chloe basically, and I never uploaded the video yet, Chloe basically, if you watched the previous videos first, Chloe forgot to turn the oven off, so the bill was going to probably be high because it was set at $3.50 for 14 hours. It's like roasting a 50-pound turkey, in that time frame. To me, I was like, whoa. So Tara's only answer was, well, I'm surprised the house didn't burn down. Well, yeah, so... But anyway, so I got some offline projects to do. I got my letters ready to go, basically to my game companies. I just got to sit down and write them. I got my stamps ready to go. I have plenty of stamps. I wrote out some letters to Tara, as Tara knows. I told her to check it out. Basically, the letters was just saying what's going on, etc., and how come things are the way it is. I still got plenty of envelopes, by the way, that Tara gave me from last year. Last year. I just gotta dwindle them down, and then hope I catch when the time comes, to get more. I usually, spend some time without the internet, and well, as I was trying to explain to everyone, and I never got to tell Gabby, check my YouTube. Basically, what's happened is with the internet not working for 4 hours a day here at home when we were getting it, they want $200. Now, it's in Chloe's name. Now, I could pay it, but they need to deduct all the time that the internet's not working. I mean, we're paying for like 1,000 meg download. I know Tara Jade's probably watching it, and yet we're getting fucking less than dial-up. And the fucking router doesn't even want to work. The Wi-Fi won't even reach in the office anymore. It was working just fine out. Basically a piece of junk that's just sitting there and taking electricity, which I should just unplug the damn thing. But anyway, back to the story. So, basically, everyone wants to know what's going on. So, besides the phone broken, the night the phone got broken, the sheriff was out, and, it was like an involuntary type thing, resources are being burned up, and Chloe's, how do you put toxic, and stuff like that. But, as you all know, and I've heard this from other family members, for example, and I want to say this, that if there was something going to happen to Chloe, it would have happened by now, okay? Now, a lot of people sit there, like today she was making some doing some threats on the way home. They're just threats, empty threats. And I tried to tell her, look, you don't want to make these. It's just too stupid. Now, if someone heard it, well, that'd be a problem, decompressing. But, the problem is, like I said, mental health facilities don't want it. Literally. One hospital did, but they want her back on meds. Now, Chloe, because of this whole issue, calling up the dogs and stuff, extended family, Gabby, Tara J, Lexi, as they say, Smoking the Bandit with the Sheriff Buford T. Justice, that Tara J, basically calling his son a tick turd. Basically, everyone said Chloe's the biggest tick turd around, and I'm only quoting from other people, that basically state that it's not worth basically doing anything about it. I've made my bed pretty much, but the thing is, honestly, and this is where the video comes in, I'm talking from my heart, as I told Tara in her letter and in person today via messenger, because, that is almost personal because of family, that I just can't live like this anymore, literally. I'm not talking about suicide or anything, I just don't know how much more I can take. Literally, and it's not, and only because you got so many people, basically, when Chloe doesn't want mental help, she can just pack up. I've offered her a ticket to Phoenix, she refuses. San Diego, she refuses. Las Vegas, be a prostitute, fine by me, I don't care. Pittsburgh, don't care. Ohio, don't care. The boat floats up and down at times with her mom will take her and mom won't take her, so frankly, I don't really give a shit. It's just, as I said, that things need to change, and I need peace and quiet. And literally, I can't live with threats coming out of the mouth. I can't live with anything. So when you people sit there and say, are you okay? I'm fine. It's just, the only thing that's my form of escape right now is Skyrim. And my other RPGs I want to get into. I mean, literally, Tara even knows that if I had time to relax, I could get back into farm simulations and everything else. I mean, literally, I'm not here to talk about video games. I'm just here to say, I'm fine. There's a few problems. I mean, literally, I got my email today. There was like 900 freaking messages. And I'm like, what the hell? So tomorrow, when I upload this will be on a Saturday, by the way, I will be online. I got 10 spreadsheets to do. I got to figure out on my notepad how many more to do after that. Then fill in the blanks. Thursday's a snow day, so if I go up to the library, I'm going to just focus on getting the library done. Now, if I get my spreadsheets done that I want to, I might just let Chloe stay at the library and we play the Switch until we leave. Because frankly, I can put headphones in and just play it while Chloe's doing her thing. Anyway, look at it. I'm more interested in Skyrim than I am wanting to do it. Now, for some of you out there, like Tara, my cousin-in-law, that's not, Tara B. Home, I thanked her, I thanked Teddy, I thanked the family that had concern for me and had the sheriff come out for a welfare check. I mean, I appreciate it. I appreciate Sister Michelle who did a welfare check on me, sorry, Michelle, for Chloe. The problem is the resources are wearing thin. So technically, with everything going on, a lot of people are like, really, really angry, they think APS should get involved again, Adult Protection Services, or government agencies because of Chloe's threats, and to me, they're just empty threats, idle threats. But, if government agent shows up, oh well. If they don't, they don't. The thing that is irritating me is I just want freaking peace. I'm not getting peace. I'm getting up, like I told Tara today, I got into the library, my socks were soaking. My shoes, I gotta get new shoes. Now Tara basically and I talk, I have to buy shoes next month. I have to. I mean, Chloe's got better shoes than me, let's just say, and she got hers a year ago in a homeless shelter. Me, my shoes are so thin on all of them that it just absorbs water. Like, well, I didn't know this, okay? I apologize. I just got reprimanded for her shoes. But thing is, I would buy Chloe's shoes, but I don't have all this finances to plunk around. Now, I'm not saying Chloe's a burden. I'm just saying, with everything else, you know. I mean, we just found out, and I should bring this up today, that President Trump declared a national emergency. I don't know how far it's going to go, but Chloe's worried. And today, I'm kind of concerned because this is one thing I want to share with you all, including Tara J, Gabby, Lexi. If you guys have any information, Tara B, Ho, Corey, Aya, send me a message. I would like to know what's going on with food stamps. Because 5 days ago, they said food stamps might not even be coming in March. It might be in stripped in for April too, so I'm kind of concerned. Even though I get $15, I'm concerned because if I basically send Chloe out, which more likely will be happening now because there is no food stamps. I mean, we haven't even got a letter saying food stamps have been restored, which should be here, with 13 days to go until my payday, and then 4 days after that till the $15 comes on. $15 ain't nothing, but you get the idea. I mean, literally, I'm kind of concerned. I mean, literally, and our electric subsidy hasn't been released yet to go onto our account. I'm worried about that because the first subsidy we got was $200 and we only had $82. So if we have to pay for next month, it might be $150 because we're using a lot of electricity to stay toasty down here in the basement. So you see, I'm also worried about that. I mean, I got the electric bill. I just got a psychiatry bill, which they sent me a note saying I'm not welcome to go through the psychiatrist anymore. I was telling this to Tara the other day, and I think she didn't like the fact that, Chloe can go everywhere, and it's like, fuck you, Thing is everyone's basically sitting there, and another thing I want to share with you all is Tara J, Gabby, Lexi, Tara B, O'Corey. You all have seen the video in the past. It's got a lot of views where Chloe put her knife to her throat, and said F this and F that, blah, 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 hope something dies. I just want to make it very clear, okay, very clear, that even though the government's got a copy of that video, I frankly do not think that that video should even be used anymore in any way, shape, or form. Now, I bring it up from time to time from the mental place. Now, the last place she went to, basically, the hospital she went to hospitalized in September, they actually said that put in a record, the government's investigating her. We don't know if it's closed or open, but I don't really care, okay? Thing is everyone is still pointing the finger about the abuse, okay? Chloe basically stated, and I was talking to Chloe about this is one reason why Chloe wants out of the fucking state is, she basically pointed, and APS has seen the video, where I asked literally, why are you doing this to me? And she says, because I can. You're a tranny freak, you're a tranny asshole, and on and on and on. You guys know what I'm talking about, but thing is, with her explosive temper that she gets from her mom and dad, and I'm not belittling her, okay, I'm not. All I'm saying is, it's time for Chloe to move on. I mean, literally, I can't take the stress anymore. And two is, I want to say in this video that if in the future I don't surface on my phone after I do my spreadsheets, I'm not dead, okay? I'm just fucking AWOL. I'm fucking not, let me put it this way, okay? Tara and I talked the other day. I don't like people. I have never liked people. I go in, do my business, and leave. I make acquaintances like the meat man. Now, a lot of people sit there and they say to me, Rita, and I got out of the chair for a second to stretch, why is it, quote unquote, that you're living on ramen? Well, let me put it to you this way, okay? Most of the time when I buy meats, I basically buy meats for me and Chloe, okay? Now, I have family members saying that's gotta stop, literally. I shouldn't be buying 20 pounds of pork chops and giving 10 pounds to Chloe. Or, 4 pounds of hamburger and giving her 3 pounds. I mean, literally, the thing is, so forth and so on and so on and so on. So, basically, I wanted to share that with you. And so, I'm getting a lot of flack for it as well. Now, I accept the flack, but still, let me put it this way. It's either send Chloe out next month, if food stamps aren't in, or let her, look, the government shut down right now. Let's say hypothetically, food stamps aren't going to be issued. Now, we don't know if the government shut down or is it declared a national emergency. And if it is, does that mean every agency shut down, no checks? Do we know if we're going to get Social Security next month? No one knows. All we know is taking money from one place to another and having the army build a wall. Fine and dandy. I don't care. The only thing I care about is basically saying this to everyone. Yes, everyone's pointing the finger. Abuse, abuse, abuse. Abuse at her wanting to go after people, which is empty threats, or assassinations, empty threats. I mean, everything it's a coping mechanism. However, I can't take much more of this. That's why, I wrote some letters to Tara, and I basically said, look for them in the mail. My thing is for the rest of you, I don't want to sit here every damn day, okay, doing videos, okay? I know Jess, I know Gabby, I know Tara J, you watch my vids. By now, if you guys sit there and you're worried that I haven't surfaced in 4 days, you either gotta think of it this way, okay? No internet. Yes, we have no internet at home. A, the router's not working. It's a piece of junk. B, they turned us off because the bill wasn't paid, which, 20 hours a day it's down. Why should I basically utilize it? Then it was spotty. Then they're like, oh, it's an island-wide thing you need to pay. It's an island-wide thing you need to pay. It's also problematic for CenturyLink and Rock Island. You gotta pay. I ain't paying for service I ain't getting. I mean, look, everyone knows by now in my videos what the hell happened with the frickin' hospital, but I'll explain it once again. Boy thought I had alcohol poisoning. I went up there. They wanted to basically do an EKG. I said, I'm not paying for it. My heart's fine right now. They wanted a CAT scan, an MRI, X-rays in my entire body. Wasn't going to pay. And, MRI in different places. No. Finally, they discharged me after the sheriff talked to me. Sheriff already knows this is a toxic relation. Another guy basically pointing the finger Sunday night when the phone was broken. Toxic relationship. People need to realize that Chloe, people are pointing the finger at Chloe. I'm not toxic. I have a gold heart. Now, I told the sheriff that someone just shoot me because, I mean, literally, how much more do I gotta take? I nicknamed Chloe at times the Rain Girl, like the Rain Man. Definitely need my TV. Definitely need my TV. Well, Ray, I would buy you that new color TV you wanted, but I'm still trying to figure out. Most TVs nowadays, you have to have it stationary. You can't just walk around like the old analog. Definitely don't like that. Yeah, I don't like it either. I wanted to have a portable TV to take with me on the ferry. Instead, the antenna won't work because the boat's moving, so the antenna won't be working. Go figure. Definitely don't like it. Definitely don't like it. Now, people ask about food, okay? There's your answer, because I don't sit there and go. And secondly, let me put it to you this way. I have plans this month, okay? When I was at Walmart, I was supposed to pick the cooler up, but we were in such a hurry to get down to the ferry terminal and get breakfast that we didn't tote the cooler with us, so I didn't get my Salisbury steak dinners or my frozen pizzas I usually get. So technically, I don't want to call it Schwann's because, as Tara said, it's bad for me. Otherwise, I'd have Schwann's delivered, but I don't want to pay $4 for pizza. I want to pay $2.50 and get 4 pizzas. You see, the mathematics there for Totino's is what I would do. Now, I appreciate my family looking after me. I appreciate every one of you, but let me just put it this way. I'm not vulnerable, so technically APS can't be called. Now, if the government comes here and talks to Chloe, well, that's a different story, but I'm not vulnerable. You all know she made threats in Moses Lake. They didn't do shit. Basically, as Tara said, now, if any of you get any ideas, don't. Because, frankly, it ain't going to work. Okay, the only way it's going to work is if Chloe basically packs up. And she's got her suitcases packed. All she's got to do is load up her bag and go. Now, I hope she doesn't take my laptop bag, but that's beside the point. My point is I hope and wish her the well, because, frankly, I just can't take much more of this crap. Literally. Every day it's something or something. I mean, she already told me take the TV if I want it today. Usually in between. I mean, I got a set of spreadsheets I can total up, which take me 30 minutes and then I'm done. And then I'm waiting to get the other 10 done. Problem is, I'm basically being fucking lazy. Why? Because I think Skyrim comes first, spreadsheets come second. I don't think I'm going to be buying games next month. I'll probably be buying a phone, which is mandatory. And I'm replacing the backup phone, which no one knows about. Tara does. The backup phone went missing. We don't know if Chloe got angry, tossed in the ocean. Chloe got angry and crushed it. Chloe got angry and farted on it and the screen cracked. I'm just saying that as a joke, the whole thing. Her gas is pretty deadly, which For some of you out there, I want to tell you a story. Couple stories. Funny stories, actually. Because I like a little humor, even though I'm in a bad mood today. Because I had to trek up to the library, which I really didn't want to. I just wanted those letters to get to Tara, and then, but Chloe wanted me to go up there and call out the dog. So here it goes. The other day, Chloe did the stove, she's cleaning up, alright? 50% of this house is clean. She's still got this room to do, her room to do, move the treadmill in here, vacuum again, clean the coffee table, and get all the crap off the table and wipe it down. And then clean the food pantry. That's all she's got to do. She's got 13 days to do it, okay? She can do it. I have faith in her. Funny story is, I forgot to tell her that I used to lift up the stove, lift it up so it locks in so you can clean under where the drip pans are. Anyways, the drip pans need to be replaced. Too much stuff. But anyways, guess what? So Chloe turns around the other day, and she doesn't know how to put it back into the thing to make it so you can turn the stove on to use the coil. So I showed her like twice. She says, oh. But anyways, I thought that was funny. It's like, it's a simple thing. Even someone who's autistic like me and fetal alcohol spectrum disorder, got my medical records for children. I'm autistic, fetal alcohol spectrum disorder, developmentally disabled. The other funny thing is, jokingly of course, Chloe being, the reason Social Security, as you all know, won't give her money is because they can't diagnose her. She has to have disabilities 5+ years. Autism isn't one of them in her exhibit file, because even if they have the exhibit file for the doctor that they said it just wore off. So she's basically borderline or bipolar or something, not autistic. So basically she can work, doing menial jobs like answering phones, secretarial work, stocking groceries. You know what I'm talking about, Tara J. Anyway, back to the story. Because of her mental disability, she didn't know how to fix the toilet, so the toilet overflowed the other day. And doesn't know how to use a plunger, so I saw him plunge it last night. I thought it was funny. It's playing Skyrim, and it's like, the toilet's blocked up, and I'm going, great. Literally, I thought I'd share that with you. It's just something funny, but, even with me, I have some skill in unplugging a toilet. It's just funny, and, Now, for Teddy out there, Teddy was curious what triggered the whole ordeal, Sunday and everything else. Well, besides me drinking, it also had to do with Chloe's medical records. Half her records I have says male, the other half says female. Now, Tara doesn't know this, but Teddy does, because Teddy works in the medical field. Now, Teddy said unless Chloe had the complete operation, they're not going to change some of her records. They refuse. Like, the hospital here refuses because the gender marker is male. Now, her mental hospital, Smokey's male. Because we have them with full copies of it, they just were being asses. But other places say female. The problem is apparently, as my sister just got around, they're going to be pulling those surgeries soon. They're basically pulling it out. It's just going to go bye-bye. Basically, the government's not going to be paying for breast implants, sex changes, breast removal, fallow building, anything. I know Tara's probably sitting there going, yes, But bottom line is the taxpayers shouldn't be paying for it, so they're going to be taking it away. So unless you go and get a court-ordered name change and gender marker change, which now they're trying to do gender marker changes with court-ordered name changes, he might take that away next. So we better be careful on the LGBTQIA, thing. But anyways, 24 minutes. This is just a short video. I gotta make something to eat. I'm really hungry. And then I'll eat some ramen later tonight. But I just thought I would share with you that info. That, unless you guys really are trying to do something, just let her pack up and leave. Literally. I just want peace, and I don't want trouble. Literally, I have enough trouble as is with no internet. And frankly, the only thing on my mind is eating Skyrim, not. And when the when the Switch's battery's dead, I'll just charge it and go do my other projects while I'm waiting for it to charge. And if Chloe was still playing Skyrim on the PS4, so be it. Literally, I don't care. Thing is now a lot of people ask me all the time, neighbors, why do I call Chloe Master? Well, that's my way of basically saying yes, ma'am. Basically, because it's like Tara Jane knows the whole golfing incident, but basically I say yes, master, because that's my way of saying yes. You wear the pants in the family. Basically, I submit. Basically, because I don't want trouble, and frankly, it's like I pay all the bills and everything, and everyone's like, you should have more say in your own home. And anyone, I mean, look, you pay the electric bill, you pay the rent, you pay everything goes with it, and at least I can have my own things for myself, instead, it's complicated, literally. I mean, it is literally complicated. And so I just thought I'd share that with you, all you lovely lovelies out there, that basically, as I told Tara, that Chloe, more likely has got to go, and more likely that way next month, which means she's out, she's gone. Thanksgiving or Easter is by myself this year, but you know what? I can survive. Main thing is I just can't survive much longer with these outbursts. I mean, the psychotic episodes of rape. I mean, as I said in a previous video, if anyone's watched it, the whole thing about me losing my Ruger bag, okay, I'll tell you the story as fast as I can. But, what happened was, I, had to go to the bank, found out my card was locked, couldn't get anything at the gas station, so I had to go down to use the toilet, full of coffee. Got to the ATM after that, called them again, they said, take your money out, so I was carrying $1,300 in cash. Okay, some of it's in the safe, but under emergency pretense. What happened? Well, we got up late. We're supposed to be up at 4. I got up late, around 7, washed up, ran down, got to the store when they opened, got my sausage place. Chloe had a psychotic episode, very hungry. So I gave her money, and get the fucking sausage, you get your food, just get a small box. You don't need the large one. They go by pound. So it's like $7.99 for a small box per pound. $12.99 or $13.99 for a large one per pound. So I gave her money, ran out and tried to find coffee. Didn't find anything. All the lines were up the door. I had to get a shitty cup of coffee on the ferry. Lady was nice. Then after we got in, we went and bought the tickets. Then afterwards, the whole thing was the whole thing that the cigarettes was, their coupons could have been used till April. We just used them all at once. It was like $1 off, $2 off, 2 packs. And in the end, 2 rolls of dip, and that's a lot of money for me, for Chloe. But oh well. She was throwing a temper tantrum at the store, okay. Now, family's always worried about people that's in a psychotic episode, but they also know it's a psychotic episode, a psychotic break. Third time, was at Walmart when, the whole thing where I didn't look, Tara was telling me today, I count for every dime that I spend, basically. So when I do my budget, she knows I do my budget freaking flawlessly. I mean, it's like flawless gyms in Skyrim. I do my budget so current that I know exactly what I can spend after the bills. Anyways, I didn't allocate money for makeup, so there goes that. But, I'm not complaining. Then there's the chip incident, and then the shaving cream thing. I had 4 cans of my card. I just add 2 more fucking, let's get out of here, And then, we got mini chips. She wanted some. So in the end, that was the last episode until, not to mention I had to get a couple cups of coffee too at the station. Now, when we did get everything done, we were going to go to Safeway, and the shopping cart was full, so I didn't get my Super Bowl stuff where I could have saved like $20 going to Safeway. Instead, save more money on the island. That's beside the point. Then there was a couple other incidents of Super Bowl Sunday, and yada yada yada, and this and that, and then her holding me by force, and saying, don't go to the sheriff, don't call the crisis team, didn't have the phone at the time, charge her with some bag. So, in the end, it's just been a rough week. And then the whole Sunday, I was drinking off and on in the evenings, just 4 shots, pass out, wake up, not drunk. And, helps with sleep, by the way. But you get the idea, everyone. Point is I, basically needed to spend some money this coming month and send her either to Phoenix, Pittsburgh, Ohio, or, San Diego or Las Vegas. Those are choices. I don't want her in Portland because it's just too close to family, and But anyways, you get the idea. So basically, then she had another episode like that on Tuesday when I went to my bag, when she told a security guard, again, his name's Rob, to go fuck himself, basically. And he was getting ready to 86 her, and she was going to be walking 20 miles to the ferry terminal because of her anger. So, all this shit that's stacked up that makes me just want to engulf into a game and not worried about it. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm playing games. So, there's your update. I got some offline spreadsheets to do, some letters to write tonight, probably one letter tonight. I gotta get a printer so I can finish up the other 4. So, some of my extra stamps will be going to more letters to Tara, probably. And, there goes Moppy. He's gay, by the way. He's in the closet. So, I'm gonna make dinner. I hope you guys have a great night. Once the thing's charging, I will sit down here and I will do my, spreadsheet. I still gotta sit down with the March budget. Won't be too much. We hope not. And we'll go from there. So thank you so much for tuning in. I didn't talk bad about Chloe. I just said, that things need to change, and I need peace, and I'm not getting it. And so, with me, I beg you all, just let her pack up and leave, and let it go. I don't want any more trouble. I've had enough trouble for 2 years. Thank you. Please subscribe, please post comments, please leave feedback, suggestions. Just keep it nice is all we ask. Thank you so much. Hit that like and subscribe button, and hit that bell notification to notify you of new content. Thank you, everyone, and enjoy every puff.